I came and I.
Oh gosh! Everybody love it. Y'all want it all. Stepping at the front, lights up we blaze, all eyes on me. Y'all set the place, bump us around, it mash up space. When we move, crowd scream like crazy. Roll it, sweet and slow. Girl, you got that fire, let it show. High energy, let the rhythm flow. We not stop till the sun come glow. Wine it to the max, no hold back. Spin it round, no bring it right back. Jump and wave, y'all mash it track. Smoke off flames, your body on attack. Bacchanal vibes, me love how you move. Sweat drip down when you find the groove. Island thing sweet like mango. The wine so tight, them boys can't go. Roll it, sweet and slow. Girl, you got that fire, let it show. High energy, let the rhythm flow. We not stop till the sun come glow. Wine it to the max, don't hold back. Spin it round, no bring it right back. Jump and wave, y'all mash it track. Smoke off flames, your body on attack. Carnival ready, flags in the air. Every waistline, moving with flair. Baseline pump like it in a war. And the girl them know just who they are. Running all night with no regrets. The energy charge, the body set. The vibe so high, you can't come down. We roll this fete like me on the ground. Roll it, sweet and slow. Girl, you got that fire, let it show. High energy, let the rhythm flow. We not stop till the sun come glow. Wine it to the max, don't hold back. Spin it round, no bring it right back. Jump and wave, girl, mash it track. Smoke off flames, your body on attack. Wine it, girl.
So, Rock, good evening, everybody out there in land.
In virtual land, because we are at the
Land.
Virtuosity Podcast Show. I'm your host, Kim Derrick, and this is Kerwin Boxell, the other host.
Yes, peoples.
And we are
Good
going to be
evening.
doing a recap of last week's show, which was hilarious for Ricky Stout.
My God, listen, 2 hours,
Huh?
over 2 hours.
Correct. That was so much fun. I had such a good time. It was so reminiscent, and we are definitely promising the audience a part two because there's so much to unpack in the life of whether you're an entertainer from Barbados or a Barbadian living overseas as an entertainer. It is a lot, and Ricky and I was able to shed some light with things that happen in the business and stuff like that, but we want to get more detailed as some things that we want to talk about. Some people, want to know our personal business, but you know how it goes, Kerwin. We just be very guarded at times, and but we're looking forward to having Ricky back on the show. So if you don't see it before, go to YouTube and check out Virtuosity TV. I will share the link with you guys. Like and subscribe on our channel, and also like and subscribe on Facebook or Virtuosity TV page because it's important for you to follow there. That way we can share the live because we have to build our audience there in order for us to go live on Virtuosity TV on Facebook. So, with no further ado, Kerwin, what you want to talk about today? Big man, you freeze. Yeah, he froze. Anyhow, I can carry on the conversation. So I was recently in Barbados. I did a nice, beautiful interview with Joanne Seeley on Cup of Joe on CBC radio, sorry. And it was a really, really good show. I enjoyed myself with Joe. Shout out to Joanne Seeley. Shout out to CBC crew, all the people that's still there. I saw some people that I haven't seen in years. And also, I want to say before we start, a very special early birthday greetings to my niece, Ria Lane, who is about to celebrate her birthday. I'm not going to tell you how young she is, but happy birthday, Ria. And, all the best, all the blessings in the world. I'm extremely proud of you. Continue to, do what you're doing, which is boosting yourself, you know. And before I ramble on, We also want to say hello to my family in Barbados and my family in St. Lucia. Normally we come on this show and we talk all the time, but I want to make a special thank you to my family all over who support me, who follow me on the show from St. Lucia and St. Vincent Bequia, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We're also sending out prayers to our brothers and sisters in the region who are now currently being affected by Melissa in Jamaica, because one of our guests tonight was supposed to be on. Kerwin is back with us, and he had to cancel because of the inclement weather in Jamaica. So we're praying for them, and we're praying, that there's no further damage, because you know what it is like it all affects us all, when something happens in one of our Caribbean regional islands, so
Yeah.
praise up for them tonight and the rest of the Caribbean, because I believe that Cuba also is going to be affected by this system as well. And
Yes.
who else? You said it passed you, right?
It's past me already. But
Okay.
it's still lurking in the region because it's doing little dots.
Yeah.
So,
Imagine that is October, almost November, and we still up in it. It
yeah.
always happens, though. It always happens.
But if anyone wants to watch what's going on in Jamaica, there are a few YouTube live videos that I have. I'll share them on the screen if anyone wants to watch it live. You see what's going on, and there's one called Barbican Camera, Westmoreland, Little London, Kingston Harbor, Devon House, Downtown Parade, Crossroad, Halfway Tree, Flatbridge. All those are links that have it broadcast live on YouTube.
That's crazy.
So I'll put up all the links and probably share them during the course of the
Yeah,
show.
get enough water, boy. Because I saw some earlier clips in Jamaica, and it's a lot of heavy flooding already. From the constant rain, and that's crazy. It's like you really got to count your blessings. I mean, and you really got to support each other too, because it's a case where today for me, tomorrow for you. You never know. You never know. But being in Barbados the other day, Kerwin boy, was something else here. It
Yeah.
was like, being at home, it always grounds me. It always keeps me grounded. And as I was
I know
talking
about that. I know
speaking
about that.
speaking earlier about being on the Morning Joe show with Joanne Seeley and seeing so
Yeah.
many people that didn't realize it was like, what are you doing home? You don't come and look for us, but I'm very focused because when I'm home, I'm on a mission. I make sure I am there, primarily for family reasons. And, I make sure that I take care of that first and foremost.
All is well there.
Well, as good as it can be, and I'm praying and praying and praying that things will improve. That's all I can say.
Yeah,
I got a good tribe there as a family unit, and all of my sisters and my brother and my nieces and nephews, and my daughter came to Barbados too. And we went to Rihanna Drive, and
I
that
saw
was
you
fun.
post the picture up.
He was like, come and drink a rum punch. I said, Melissa, I said, Bajan, well, drink a rum punch. Well, I just met rum punch.
Yeah.
He
Mama
probably
D's rum
tried to
punch.
see HR. He thought it was a tourist.
Is it? You want to tell them about Mama D's rum punch in a few seconds?
Yeah, in a roundabout way, we are paying homage to my mom, and I have a wonderful rum punch that is going to be ready for the market shortly. We haven't put it on shelves yet, but currently we're doing more or less orders to order for local consumption. And basically, that's Mama D's rum punch, and it's spicy, it's beautiful, it's a rich blend. Um, I can give you a little secrets. We use only Barbadian nice, rich brown rum, and some secret spices in there. Um, and it's like that. My mom shared that recipe with me, and I never forgot it. And for me now,
Wow.
I did it as for fun when we were having parties. I did a punch of cream, and she also taught me that recipe as well. and we do that for Christmas time. And the fish cake batter and green seasoning and also pepper sauce. So
I didn't
these
get
are
to get
things
me
that
that fish
come.
cake batter.
Huh?
You have to FedEx me some fish cake batter.
Definitely, I will be doing that because we definitely are looking at the export Barbadian products, West Indian products kind of situation because here in the U.S. it's like certain places like when you go to New York, you have a wide selection of West Indian products, but
Yeah.
here in Georgia now you have to go particular places to get certain things, and it's not that wide a selection. It's very limited. There's a lot of Jamaican stuff, no thing, but
Mhm.
we want to see some Bajan thing up in there too. You understand? So
Sure.
we have so much, I'm excited about the rum punch. I'm excited about the whole line of Mamadi products. And we also offer catering. We also offer catering for your events and all that good stuff. And
Cool.
so hopefully, before the year has ended, we'll be doing some sampling as well because Independence is coming up real hard and fast.
Definitely.
And we also have Christmas coming up hard and fast. So it's like you want to keep it tradition. You want to make sure that the Barbadians that are here in Georgia in the we would call the Metro Atlanta areas are able to grab the products and feel like if they're home away from home.
Correct. So over in my world now, we're working on the 246 Links website, where we're gonna have all Bajan businesses to be uploaded and have access. Your Bajans will connect from, you know, it'll be like a Bajan yellow pages.
Correct.
So
And
anything you
that
want
is
that is Bajan, you'll find it on this web page.
exactly.
I'll give a little preview what it's gonna look like. Actually, let me see if I can share on
I,
the screen now.
I.
Let's see. This is a mock up of what it's going to look like. You're going to have the listings, home pages, categories, contact us, and you can actually buy and share between other people in between there. So,
Because we definitely love that, Kerwin. Why? Because I've been saying it from the top of the mountaintop for a while now. Is that we really need to start pouring back into our communities. That's the only way we can start
definitely.
to really see improvement. We will see results. We will see things really moving in our community, and it starts at home first.
Correct.
Because it's one thing to say that you want to be a part of the big world, but it's important to show that you can start at home and be more together, be more cohesive, be more supportive, be more supportive of each other in our community, and then we
Definitely.
can build up from there. I love that. And
Yeah.
with the Barbados Association of Georgia, that is our aim as well here in Georgia, to get Barbadians who live here, who have their own small businesses, to register with the Barbados Association of Georgia, and basically you got all the opportunities at your doorstep, like what you have there with the website. We can go on there and we can say, okay, listen, this man is a bodywork man, this man is a lawyer, this man is a doctor. you
Correct.
know you could go from anywhere. I want to rent a lawnmower, and this guy got a whole rental company. So it's like the opportunity is vast for
Correct.
people who want to really do business. And we already have our affiliate page with the Barbados Association of Georgia. So basically, all you have to do is go to www.info@baog.org and go on our website and just browse. We have to update the website though, Kerwin, because
We'll
we
work it
had some
out
shifts,
over.
that happened. Huh?
I'll work on that next month.
Yes, please.
Next month.
But we had some shifts that happened, and we're excited because we are excited for the new energy coming in. And even
Did you give me that
though
website again? I can
uh,
put it on the screen for them. www.boag.org.
it's boog.org.
So that's it right there.
Yep. And there's an opportunity on there that you can join as a member of the association. There's also opportunity if you want to donate to our charities that we're building right now currently, which is the healthcare system and also educational system, and you want to give back. This is your opportunity to go on the website and actually get on there and do your thing, add, and join as a member. If you want to be a part of a committee, if you want to be also board member, or even like as we say, the executive board, which is president, vice president, secretary, assistant secretary, treasurer, and vice treasurer, and board members at large. Okay, and you can join the association. The fee is only $50 to join up. As a family, is $75, and if you're an affiliate member, it's $100 a year per year. And with that, whatever events we have is like 25, or I think we're still working on that. I think somewhere between 10% or 25% off when we're doing events. And therefore, as members, you will have, preferences before anybody, before non-members, right? So look out for more information on our website as we will be updating, and we will also be doing newsletters and keeping the public abreast as to what we're doing, because right now it's like coming to the end of the year. We have a celebration for independence coming up. I believe that 3 of the people from the other groups, along with the consulate of Miami to Barbados here in Georgia, will be Lady Grant, who's the consul general.
Okay.
They normally come to Georgia and they celebrate for independence, and we normally have a church service for independence as well as after the church service. After the church service, we normally do a reception, where the Barbadians come out at large, the ones who miss the service and come to get some good Bajan food and, fellowship and hang out and talk and catch up. That's the place to be. And this year it will be at Holy Cross Church. Hopefully we'll be able to do the show before and give more information on that for those who live here in Georgia or who live in the Miami or in the nearby areas, because sometimes people like to come down for these things, because we got people from New York that come to our events, people from Miami and Florida, Florida, and they drive up and they stay for the weekend and they have a good time and head back out.
Yeah, I'm just following up on the storm now. I'm trying to get these YouTube videos of live streams pulled up so we can share them. It's having some technical difficulties though. My computer crashed out earlier, the blue screen for some reason. So there's a few things.
Yeah, you didn't get a lot of that because the weather is very fickle right now. I was in Barbados last week and I heard that they had a whole blackout for like more or less like a day and a half here in Georgia.
Wow.
Well, not a day and a half, about a whole, a day and a little bit.
Wow.
Yeah, they had a blackout. So I was like, wow. It's crazy. Mother Nature does what she wants, when she wants, and how she wants. And human beings need to understand
we can't stop it.
Huh?
Yeah, we can't stop her.
It's true. Very true. But you can't help but to be concerned for other people that are going through it right now. I remember telling the story to my niece the other day. I was like, Bajans don't want to experience a hurricane. We get the tail end, we get a little oof, right? Yes. But I remember as a little girl being in St. Lucia for Hurricane Allen, and it was my aunt's wedding this Saturday. And we were down there, all of my sisters. My brother was in Barbados safe and sound with mommy, and we were the ones down there for my aunt's wedding. We had my sisters were the bridesmaid, and me and my little sister was the flower girls. And the next day we went to lunch, and I look up in the sky, and the sky went from blue to black. And when we got home, it felt like there was ice picks. The rain drops felt like it was ice picks coming through the door. And when the wind started, it was crazy. I think the whole of La Clary, like literally, it was a graveyard, like which is right next to the airport. That was washed away. Right? It was bad.
Wow.
It was really, really bad. It was horrific. I used to always say nobody really wants to experience a hurricane. It sounds like, fun, but to be actually going through it and living through it, and then see the devastation after,
Yeah.
because the devastation was death. The devastation was people lost their homes, losing their homes. Any evidence of the home being there, right? Trees, everything pulled down. You had no water for days, no electricity for days, and no contact with our mom because we can even call home and say, well, we safe. So imagine going through that back then, and it's like she was pulling her hair out her head. When we were able to come home, she was the happiest woman. But it was crazy though. That hurricane was no joke. And my cousins, because I remember my aunt had this two younger people staying with her from Dominica who just left Dominica because Dominica was devastated by Hurricane David. And she was housing them. And they come to St. Lucia and get licked up the same time Hurricane Allen. So imagine that. It was crazy.
All right, so I actually have one of the live videos now coming in from Jamaica. I don't think anything major is happening at this point though, but I'll share it anyways.
It's rain. It's more or less rain. It's more or less rain.
Yeah, pretty much. Let's see what's going on here. I think people are still out or just backing up now.
They're dry.
Yeah, these ones are dry. It probably hasn't reached them as yet. They're just like, some people are just there sitting like, what's that?
Correct.
What's this guy doing? I'm trying to see if I recognize it anywhere. This location.
This is downtown Kingston.
This is May Pen.
Okay.
So there's some water on the road.
Okay.
So you gotta zoom in and like, yeah. But people are still out walking around the street and stuff. Like, what's
in other words, just another day with some rainfall.
Oh my! So this one is Flat Bridge. But these are just moving from one location to the next, showing you places. Now I've seen some videos on this same Flat Bridge here where vehicles have gone off into this I think it's a river.
Yeah.
But look at that. People are coming there fast.
Correct.
Wow.
Sorry, Bajans, not me, Bozy.
Telling you, not me.
Brave.
We'll keep this open and we'll come back to that, in between as things, see how it goes.
Yep.
But yeah.
Barbados is a beautiful place.
Missing out on So how was your week though? Tell us, tell the people.
Woo!
When you got back to Atlanta?
I came back in on Thursday.
Okay.
Thursday night. And let me tell you, I ain't want to say anything, but the flaps still won't open, buddy. We just circling up in the air. We were circling in the air for a while. And these two women next to me was like, and I was like, this look.
That was Delta? I say nothing. I have nothing against Delta,
Listen to me, best airline in the world. It gave me home. Because let me tell you, before I had to go through New York, I would have to go to Miami, right? When I'm going home. And right now, Delta has the operations direct flights to Barbados, and starting back up from the season, they will be doing the 7 days a week. So I'm excited about
Oh wow,
that.
that's nice.
Yeah, because they started off 7 days a week and they drop off once the season ended. They lessen the flights. So it's only certain days a week. But now come, I
I
guess,
think those flights, even though
September.
they less them off, they're still those flights are full, no?
Hmm?
The flights are full, no?
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
Because you have people are going to other countries
going
also.
going and coming.
Wow.
Because they connect here. Because this is Delta's main hub. So basically, you will have people coming from like how I would have to go to New York to get on a JetBlue flight or Boston. Here
Right.
is where you come to connect with Delta flights to go to wherever you're going. So yeah, the flights are really full.
Yeah, that airport. Oh my God, the airport in Atlanta, amazing.
Hartsville,
Yeah.
listen, I am like the lines though.
Still,
I
still
be laughing
yeah,
all the
wow.
time. No, because they come to me all the time. You wanna do Clear, which is
Yeah,
the fast track. But does
yeah.
Clear make sense when you're looking at Clear? You see a whole long line,
No, because
just like a regular line. to go where-
everybody going in that direction. So therefore,
Exactly. And
that's what
the thing is that the earlier you get to the airport, you tell yourself, okay, if my flight is leaving at 8 o'clock, I gotta be there for at least 2 to 3 hours in advance. Trust me, you need to be there in that time frame. Otherwise, you're
yeah,
gonna miss your flight because
For-
the
for
lines in Atlanta do not play, both domestic and international. It's crazy.
yep.
But
This
the
is
face,
nice.
I mean, it was pretty fast the last time I left though. It went
Okay.
pretty fast, and I rather the regular because the Clear thing really you're paying for Clear, but Clear ain't making no sense.
Mm.
Clear ain't making no sense.
We can give the people some music in the meantime, and then we come back to.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Peace. You gotta play some real in though. Hold on, you think you?
Then really again.
You gotta play real because real birthday coming up. So we gotta start celebrating real birthday from tonight. Huh?
Your birthday is
27.
oh 2 days.
Yep.
I need to drop one of her songs shortly. Okay, I'll do it.
Huh?
Okay, I'll do it. You good?
Ooh, you all good, man? Love alcohol. I need a glass of red wine. Uh-huh. Yeah.
I have a bottle of Pellegrino.
You good, Joe?
Pellegrino water, sparkling water.
Oh, well, you singing in water tonight?
Yeah.
Listen, laughing.
We was all prepared for the storm to come, then we start process thank God, it was like everybody's go like
That's so typical. We
come out,
always
got
go.
kids up this afternoon, doing Halloween, trick or treat. That was nice. That was a blast. No, I don't celebrate Halloween, my youth, but
They just what Halloween want?
seeing the kids do
Like you
all
see,
that stuff.
We
That
like
was
to jump on. We like to jump on the bandwagon. We like to. I think it's fun. Dress with costume. Give yourself an excuse to just get crazy. Because that's one time in the year that you can really get away with a lot of murder when it comes to how you're gonna dress.
if you see people put on masks and stuff, look for prank.
That part right there. That's the part that I would be clearly kind of person who would be very skeptical nowadays with everything that's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But I ain't getting a bunch of ideas though. Take it up your brain.
exactly. And this is the birthday girl.
Hey, reel in.
Nobody in control of Cordoba. And if you think I tell a lie, then come over. Body unique, flawless down to my feet. No need to compete. Walking up like a skid. Bend over. Trouble inside defense if you come over. Sweat all over me.
Earlier this
Wine and back up your bad girl. Ain't no time to sit down, easy time to attack, girl. Show them why you're bad, girl. the middle of a warm sweet bread, well stacked gal. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the baddest of them all? And I got you under control. Have the bumper sweating. Look back at it roll in the center. Sweat all over me. Under control. Have the bumper sweating. Look back at it roll in the center. Sweat all over me. Oh gosh, have me sweating. Ooh, bumper diggy diggy. Oh gosh, have me sweating. Ooh, bumper diggy diggy. Gosh, have me sweating. Ooh, bumper diggy diggy. Gosh, have me sweating. Ooh, bumper diggy diggy. If you still like for the party, baby, wind up your body. You don't take chat from nobody. Baby, wind up your body too. Boss gal any day making money. Hot gal any night looking sexy. In the bed getting the beat. Sweat all over me. Wine and rock on your back, gal. In the time to sit down, it's the time to attack, gal. Show them why you're bad, gal. You're like the middle of a one sweet bread, well stacked, gal. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the baddest of them all? And I got you under control. Have the bumper sweating. Look back at it roll in the center. Sweat all over me. Under control. Have the bumper. Look back at it roll in the center. Sweat all over me. Oh gosh, me sweating. Ooh, bumper diggy.
I love that.
Guess who?
Hey, hey, hey.
You ready?
We're live on
Thomas, Thomas.
We coming through.
Castro. You want to join us?
Coming through.
Please.
We coming through.
TikTok here. I'm gonna do a thing on TikTok. Hey.
Fling the rock them and push it up. Fling the rock them and push it up. Push it up. Push it up. Push it up. Push it up.
Bend over and push it back. Bend over and push it back. Bend over and push it back. Bend over and push it back.
Push it back. Push it back. Push it back. Push it back.
Now we ready for the ride.
Right up. Time for me to get stacked up. Only liquor invite up. We keep raising the vibes up. Vibes up. Vibes up. All of we demonstrating. History in the making. All of we masquerading.
So when they finally let we out on the highway,
We don't behind the truck.
Hold
We
it.
gonna push it
Hold
up.
it.
my good behavior staying home, make no mistake.
Let me jump up and get on.
Hands in the air and jump.
Fling the rock them and push it up.
Thoughts in the air and jump.
Fling the rock them and push it up.
Hands in the air and jump.
Push it up. Push it up.
Thoughts in the air and jump.
Push it up. Push it up.
Bend over and push it back. Bend over and push it back. Bend over and push it back. Bend over and push it back.
Push it back. Push it back. Push it back. Push it back.
Back. Push it back. Yeah, push it back, boy.
Let me tell you.
We are
Now
going
the
to
music from Barbados. I can't help but sing. We have to really, really dig deep because you see what's happening there, right? They're sampling. It's just like anybody else paying homage to the older songs that have been recorded over the years in Barbados and bringing them back, adding some fresh elements to it. Nothing wrong with that. Because I love that song.
I did there just the first one we did just now. That was from Edwin Yearwood, no?
Yeah, that was from Crossfire, Edwin Yearwood and Crossfire. Yeah. So oh gosh, your body in control of the water. And if you think I tell a lie, I love that song, boy. And then the next song was from
the 80s or the 90s.
That was TC Jammers.
Right, okay.
That was TC Jammers just now, the sample, but if you're head in the game with music, you catch on real quick. You're like, yeah, because the younger generation would hear that and they would think it's just a brand new song. They would not be aware of the fact that it came from like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Wait, dog, what up the road? Show the road.
Is there like something going on here? There's police or somebody going on?
Oh Lord. The dog almost get licked down.
But one thing I'll say though, like, when you see accidents and so forth in Jamaica and death, one thing that really bothers me though is like how they treat the bodies.
Oh Lord, how
They
do they
just,
treat the body? How they treat the bodies?
yeah, they just take them
In
up and
terms of
toss them in
what?
the back of a truck and stuff like that, man. Yeah,
Ouch! Ouch!
just be
I, my
disturbing.
boy just my boy just walking through like nothing happened.
So I guess that these are parts that nothing has really started as yet, but people are just getting prepared.
Yes, me, I would have been off the road ever since. Because for me personally speaking, if I'm going to be like preparing for a hurricane or a storm or some sort of bad weather, flooding, whatever, don't wait till last minute. You go really get out there and,
Exactly.
and get things going. Because like so much, it's a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot. But I mean, I can tell you here in Kima, people don't play with that for sure. If that storm was coming here, everything was locked down.
Yep.
You couldn't see even a dog on the road.
Listen, it's true.
It's
In
serious, man.
Barbados, well, Barbados is very much like to me is that everybody gets last minute excited and they go rush to the supermarket. You can't find a can of corned beef on the shelves, a bag of bread, right?
Well, here is toilet paper
So,
and water.
yep. So everybody is like, I go in and shop for the Hurricane Boy, and then when it don't come to Stoops,
Toilet paper and water to last for weeks.
exactly. I'd rather be prepared than
Yeah,
to be sorry.
and it's best to be more over prepared and not have
Yep.
to use it
Well,
then.
here in Georgia, well, it was not last. It was this year. Um, this year's winter season, we had it was completely like strange, I guess, because they got some serious snow, and
I heard
people
about
don't normally get snow in Georgia like that, right?
mm,
Because Georgia is normally on the warmer side. And so last year, I remember
say
being
warm. Explain to the people what warm for you is like. I want to hear this.
coming from New York. No, because I was living in New York first, buddy.
Mm,
So coming from New York and having in 2021, 2020 winter was back to back to back snowstorms,
mm.
right? My backyard, you could not see. I had how many feet of snow in my backyard,
Wow.
right? That's New York versus Georgia. You don't get that. You probably get a little flurries,
Mm.
and by the time it hit the ground, it's gone, right? And I would say based on New York, it real cold. Down here don't get that cold.
So
I mean, like
give us a temperature reading, like
to me, well, I go based on I think we're Celsius or Fahrenheit. I can't even remember. I know in Barbados I just go by Beijing thing, right?
the Beijing thing
But
is Celsius. I think
correct.
US
So
is Fahrenheit.
so it's Fahrenheit for over here. So I
Yeah.
would say that they say it's like 30 degrees, 40 degrees is cold here in Georgia,
Hmm.
right?
Fahrenheit.
Whereas, yeah,
You know that's freezing in
whereas,
Barbados.
yeah,
That's
that's
like 10.
no, that's like what?
Like 10?
Yeah,
10 degrees in Barbados?
yeah,
No.
that would
You know,
never happen.
somebody in the Caribbean is dead.
Exactly. I remember Christmases years ago. I remember as a
Mm.
little girl, we had some of those Christmases that it felt like I was like, but you never feel it like over here. But New York is like, yeah, it's 10 degrees,
Yeah, your
15
bones freeze up.
degrees. Uh,
Bones
and
numb.
freezing. You're begging for it to come up to 35. Because when you get to 30 is when it starts to snow. Is when it's too cold, you don't
Mm.
get the snow. You just get freezing weather and the wind, which is
Yeah.
horrible. But when you get the snow, it's more or less in that
It's where
30
all your lips
degree
start to crack up.
exactly. And don't talk about Canada.
Oh.
Don't talk about Canada. I mean, like Winnipeg and Calgary and those places. Toronto cold and easy because it's close to the water. So when you
Yeah.
get that freeze in Toronto, it goes through your bones. Whereas in Winnipeg, to me, the cold is very dry. It is
Okay.
it is like There was a minus 40. I remember being in we were in Calgary and we were in minus 45, minus 50 with a wind chill, minus 50 with a wind chill factor. Minus, buddy. Minus. Minus. Minus.
I don't understand the minus 25, minus 30, the pipes burst and stuff like that, no?
Huh?
Pipes
They tell you-
burst. You
They
have to
tell you
put
know,
salt in-
the tank scrambling, don't go outside.
My
You could
God.
put a hot drink. Basically, I remember we were staying at a hotel and I opened the window and I put a Coca-Cola out there for less than 5 minutes, buddy. It was like,
Frozen.
yeah.
Damn. No.
We performed for a Barbados. It was actually for a Barbados independence celebration in Calgary. And I was like, yo, it was so cool. It was crazy. And people came out. It was the place to burst. And I was shocked. I
Most of the
wasn't
shows,
leaving my house in that kind of weather.
most of the shows around that time are done indoors, no?
Yeah, it was an indoor venue, but still, my
Wow.
thing is that when you're leaving and when you're coming,
Still
when
gotta
you're
be
coming
out
and
there.
leaving, you still got to deal with the cold. And it was so cold. It was so cold. I remember that night like it was yesterday. Another place that'd be real cold too, Boston.
Yeah. Massachusetts.
Boston. Yeah. But you
And
know
that's
what?
right up there close to the border also of Canada.
Yeah.
Oh.
New York, upstate New York. Yeah, because my son was going to school up there. That was 45 minutes from I think that's Kingston, Ontario, Canada,
Mhm.
his school, and Potsdam. And let me tell you something, there's like a little small town, one road in, one road out. Everything up in there look like if it was on a horror movie.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, is that kind of town. And it was like so cold up there. It was like
Wow.
so cold. But yeah, those are the adventures of Bajans living abroad. We'd be like, listen, I want to see snow. I remember being a little girl saying, I want to see snow. I want to see what snow look like and feel like.
Until you get it.
When you're living in it, oh, you gotta shovel it, buddy.
If you get some warm
you
snow
go-
now, that's a different story.
You gotta
you know?
clear that driveway. It's not funny at all. Huh?
If you get some warm snow,
Ye-
you can
My
clear
friend
it out
DJ
with-
Chili
Good luck.
went viral. Listen, my friend DJ Chili went viral with that video that he did in, I think he was in New Jersey.
Uh-huh.
He lived in Jersey at the time. And he was there shoveling snow. I was like, he didn't
Yeah.
want customer. He was like shoveling snow for days. And it was like, you can imagine I left Barbados for this.
Yeah, boy, I saw that.
Oh my God. But I being home the other day really made me feel like as you get older, you want to go back to maybe I need to spend winters at home. Because I came back here and it was feeling, yeah, we there already. We're there.
I mean,
Temperatures
well, we
dropping in the
almost there,
50s and
and-
the 40s right now. Huh?
Yeah, it's coming up to the end of October. Then we're gonna have Thanksgiving and Black Friday, all that. These are cool times.
Halloween coming up.
Yeah,
Next week.
6 days.
Little baby's gonna be out trick or treating. I gotta make sure that I got my my candy stash. You know,
Mhm.
my candy stash. I love that because the children in this neighborhood. Yes, Miss Kim, and they come in because we leave the door open, and we have the glass door. So it's like the dogs, the puppies are all there, like by the door, like when the children walking up.
Yeah.
And they're like, can we have one of the puppies? I was like, no, no, no.
That one is a trick. That's a definite
Huh?
trick.
Exactly. Can
Yeah,
we
no
have
trick
one of the
for that.
puppies? No. So this year, no. You know, I got dressed up again because I had them dressed up in different costumes last year.
Wow.
Somebody was a pumpkin. One was a bumblebee. I think, yeah. So we got dressed them up in costumes again this year, and then we got all the sweets and the treats for the babies.
Yeah, I saw a kid today dressed as a bumblebee. You know, that was so cute. Well,
I love it.
Yeah.
I can start dressing up too for Halloween. I think it's gonna be fun.
I don't know the Halloween dress up thing. No.
I can just put on my Fenty onesie.
I think my face is my Halloween mask.
Huh?
My face is my Halloween mask.
Oh, come on, Kerwin. That's not true.
Ay, ay, ay.
But Halloween here is a lot of fun. The first year we moved here, because I remember moving into this neighborhood, moving here in 2021, and we moved here in October, to be honest, and so that was the wrong time of Halloween. So I wasn't really prepared for it.
Okay.
And the neighbors was like, "You gotta turn off the lights if you don't want the kids coming to trick or treat." I was like,
You have to turn off the light.
You have to, you have to turn off your house lights.
Wow.
Yeah, because if your front lights are on, the children could come to your front door.
Oh, buddy.
Yep. And I didn't have a stitch of decorations outside because I don't, as I say, I am a Bajan. If you come and ring the doorbell and we got sweeties and we got the candies and stuff like that for the children, but we don't decorate with like all the jack-o'-lanterns and all the stuff. But all the neighbors in this neighborhood, boy, you should see them going all out. You see all these big giant skeletons and grim reapers and all that outside on the lawn. I'm like, okay. And then Christmas time is my time. I normally, once I'm at home, I'm gonna go
and snowballs and
yeah, I got my 7-foot snowman with the lights, and my reindeer family with the sled. And I guys are Bajan. I love Christmas. In no two ways about it. I like decorating for Christmas. But this year, I think Christmas might get boycott here because maybe spending Christmas in Barbados.
Yeah, I think this year you should for sure.
Yep.
Well, it looks like the streets in Jamaica are getting more and more clear.
Yeah.
Because just now we had a bunch of people running around here. At the same time, I understand that there are some Bajan students at UE. They're all evacuated. So,
wow,
that's good.
Where's this though?
This is some place called West Parade. It's in Kingston, I think.
Okay, rough. It look rough though.
Yeah.
Remind me of Nelson Street back home.
I think that's a street a little more small.
Yeah, a lot smaller. It is.
A lot smaller, yeah.
Because Kingston is huge.
But again, remember that these cameras are going from, different spots.
Yeah.
So they're going. You see, like this one now, this is May Pen.
Hello. I just saying hi to my TikTok people. Hello to my TikTok people. I normally don't do live on TikTok, but tonight I decided that because we're doing the podcast show, subscribe on our YouTube Virtuosity TV channel and see what we got going on. We like to stay abreast of what's happening in our community, and we talk about stuff, anything. We have guests on most of the time, but tonight, unfortunately, because of the weather in Jamaica, our guests had to cancel, and so hopefully we'll reschedule for next Saturday. We do this every Saturday on Virtuosity TV, and you should follow us on Facebook as well, like and subscribe, and also on our YouTube page. So we do this on the whim tonight so that we can keep our thing active, and we like to hear what you think about the Caribbean and how you feel about traveling to Barbados and other Caribbean islands, Jamaica, St. Lucia, Grenada. We all have so many beautiful islands to travel and to learn about. And, it's time that you get your passport. For those of you who don't have a passport, who live in the US, I'm not shaming you or anything like that, but I'm saying if you have ever traveled in your life and you need to travel anywhere in the world, go to the Caribbean first. Is your best bet of having a wonderful time and seeing what culture and what similarities we have. So I'm just, keeping you up to date to what's going on. Yeah, back to the show.
So we can drop one from you now, Kim.
For me? For
We
me?
can drop one. Yeah, man.
Okay.
Baby boy, I feel this love.
I can't wait for the rest of the music to come up. So when it's
Baby,
speaking,
when I feel your touch, it's a rush I never knew. Anytime I feel you feel to
a lot of people wonder, like, what do you do? Like, they see me on, right? And they wonder really what you really do. So this is what I do. I am a singer slash entrepreneur, entertainer, songwriter, mummy, all that good stuff. And I am originally from Barbados. I live in Atlanta, Georgia. Well, Georgia, to be honest, because you won't consider where I live, Atlanta. It's just like about 25 minutes outside of the city. I'm a very, easy person to talk to, and I'm on here on TikTok because I love to laugh. I watch TikTok more than I watch television because for me, TikTok keeps me entertained all the time, and all the funny things and all the spiritual stuff and the conversations that really stimulate you. And right now in this current climate is all about staying away from the fear mongering. Because for me,
No, Kim, I want you to talk more about that spiritual stuff, because that deep. That deep.
well, listen,
Two conversations we had.
I think that because on TikTok, right, I be watching and listening on the conversations where I am observant of the different opinions, and I don't really talk about my spirituality necessarily because for me, everybody have their path. I have mine, right? And I'm not religious. I'm spiritual, and when I say spiritual, I move past, to me, the boundaries that what I think that religion sets for mankind, right? Which is basically control of the masses, and I love life, and I respect nature. I respect people, right? And their individual concepts of, so I don't try to force anything or impose any of my belief systems or knowing down anybody's throat. So I tend to be like I hold that close to my heart. But I be like, all the actions be on TikTok, my man. So like from the local me community, and also the Ifa community, and then you got the Christians that be like, oh, burn in hell, you're gonna burn in hell for we're talking about your ancestors. And the thing is about it is like Jesus is the biggest ancestor that you follow, but we're not gonna talk about that. But I want to talk about sacrifices and the stuff that people practice in their spirituality and stuff like that, which we hold very close to our heart. We talk about that. Jews do it. People do it. We do it for harvest. At church, they bring offerings, for harvest at church and stuff like that. They talk about we call it sacrilege, which is the communion, which is the bread and wine on first or whatever Sundays it is. But the point is that we just need to learn to respect each other as individuals and to love on each other and stop being so judgmental. And especially with something that predates a lot of things, we need to, understand that it is what it is. Let everybody choose their path.
And be good and do what Confucius said. Do unto others as you will have them do unto you.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, like it literally in every single spiritual path, wherever which way you word it, is what you want for yourself, you should want for others. You understand?
I always tell people, right, that anything that you want in this world, first you must give it.
Yep.
First, you must give it 100%.
It is a flow. It's a cycle. I mean, and people try to, they talk about religion, but I see a lot of people being like this. You can't get nothing when your hands are like this.
Correct.
It has to be a flow.
Because they're ready to fight.
It has to be the same way how you open your hands to give is the same way you receive.
Correct.
So, you know, so for me, it's a cycle and it's a circle.
Correct.
But
Well, we almost
I
all the
love
time,
I love where I am at this stage in my life because I'm realizing more and more that
Mhm.
you quiet the outside noises and go inward.
Yeah.
You quiet the outside noises and focus on self because everything that is outside is inside of you. And
Correct.
once you start to understand that, that part right there is going to propel you in a different mindset and
Mhm.
let you see things unravel the matrix. You understand? Because a lot of times is a mindset, is a like a decoding, is a indoctrination that our ancestors went through. And in order to start to learn, you got empty everything that you thought you knew.
It's true. So true.
You have to empty
Sponge.
because if you think, because my thing is that's what get us confused and get the whole thing mixed up is when people try to debunk, and I find on like when I'm going through social media and stuff like that, people always trying to debunk each other's
Yeah.
situation and go like,
Yeah.
so, yeah, it's a learning process though, and it doesn't happen overnight either because in the spiritual world where we are surrounded by energy constantly. Life is energy, everything is energy, everything is flow, everything is energy. Nothing is it. You understand? This earth is a living, breathing being. This earth that we stand on. If human beings would understand that, a lot of these things that they would do, starting from you, your home, how you treat the environment, how you treat animals, how you treat each other, it would change because then you will understand is like, as I said, it's the cycle, right?
Mhm.
And once you start going down that road, you're gonna become more and more enlightened. And as I said, it don't start like by just saying, okay, I am a priestess or I am, because
Yeah. Because basically
there's a
what they're
lot.
doing is taking on a label like ketchup.
Correct. Because it's a lot to learn. It's a
Yes.
lot, a lot, a lot to learn, a lot to absorb too. Because and then you gotta learn not to absorb it because a lot of
Mhm.
the times you're taking on other people's energies and it's not yours. And sometimes is like the kind of energies that are out there today. It's creating this fear and this anxiety, and it's not good. It's not good for you. It's not good for anybody.
And then the amount of things that spin off as a result,
Yep. Because
fear.
it's like mass panic, pandemonium, and people, everybody, oh my God, the rapture. Because like the other day, you heard about the rapture that this is gonna happen. You see a lot of people giving away the stuff and giving away. Life is everlasting.
Mhm.
This world will continue to evolve,
Exactly.
but we will have to learn how to protect it though, so that we can also learn to live in harmony with nature. And that's what's one thing that we as human beings need to start to learn to do.
I don't know if you read my blog post this morning, because I spoke about this asteroid that is coming to pass Earth, and a lot of
Hmm.
people are thinking, "Oh, this thing coming to hit Earth." So people being
Hmm.
scared. So in 37 days now, this thing is supposed to pass by us. Okay, and
Okay.
I was watching it. And said, yeah, I have it on my blog. If you go to my blog, you'll see it afterwards. You know,
I'll
but
go take a look at it, 'cause that sounds
scientists,
interesting.
yeah, scientists and everybody scared, scared, scared. But it's something that because of how it's coming, it's coming in a reverse position. It looks like it's
Hmm.
reversing, so the lights are behind it, and it has like other things behind it also. So it's not by itself. It looks like an escort.
Ooh, you sure it's an asteroid and some
So,
alien that coming into we atmosphere?
so they say it because the
Aliens are
formation,
here.
right?
The
That's why
aliens
people
are
scared.
here. Huh?
That's why people scared because they say it looks like like a main spaceship, and then others following it like a full entourage.
I was about to say it might not be an asteroid, it might be an actual spacecraft.
It's wild, man. But yeah, you go to my blog, you see what I wrote about that this morning. And
Because if we as human beings think that it's only us, because sometimes it'd be a case where, you know, people go like, oh, Earth is the only place that beings inhabit. You understand that they're in life on other planets. We fooling ourselves.
exactly. So you know that Jamaica is 1 hour behind your time also. It's actually on the same time as me.
Okay.
Yeah. So whenever all the actions start to happen, you're all gonna be ahead an hour and sleep in or something.
So there's nothing going on in Jamaica right now. So
Nothing going on right now.
So basically, they're waiting for it to impact, or it has already passed Jamaica.
They're waiting for impact.
Oh Lord.
I don't know. I see this bridge here. I'm just a little worried about that bridge. But anyways, you know, it's been a great night. Despite our little cancellation and so forth, but we can drop a little more birthday.
We roll with the punches all the time.
Yeah, man, of course.
We can catch up next week, buddy. See you later. Peace.
Yeah, we can draw some real in for them, man. Just because it's her birthday coming up. You know where the party going? She got a big party or not?
Huh? Rhea, listen, I don't know. I'm auntie. Raylene, I wish you a happy, blessed 30. I can't even call her she age right now because she getting old.
Listen. She might get mad.
They get old. And I don't want to tell the age. So
right.
they get
happy
that
birthday,
point.
Rhea.
So happy birthday, Rhea. And enjoy. And next week when we come, we are going to be doing a whole package in our show for the Virtuosity TV show. So make sure you like, subscribe, and follow us on all platforms. Peace.
Come on.
Thank you, David.
Thanks, people.